o temprano la ayuda va a llegar.
Hello, and welcome to Top Select 10. Looking for your next binge-worthy obsession? In this video, we're counting down the top 10 Netflix shows of 2025 that will absolutely blow your mind. From intense thrillers and shocking twists to emotional dramas and groundbreaking sci-fi, these series are making waves and leaving viewers speechless. Whether you're into crime, mystery, or mind-bending stories, this list has something that will shock you in the best way possible. Ready to be hooked? Let's dive in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, which show shocked you the most? Number 10, Zero Day. What if the biggest threat to your country wasn't foreign, but from within? Zero Day, 2025, is a gripping political thriller that dives deep into the chaos of disinformation, cyber warfare, and the terrifying power of conspiracy in the digital age. The series follows former U.S. President George Mullen as he's drawn back into the spotlight when a massive cyber attack strikes the nation. As panic spreads and the truth becomes harder to find, a group of investigators races to uncover who's behind the attack, only to discover that the greatest danger might lie within the halls of power itself. Zero Day blends sharp writing, tense pacing, and a chillingly realistic premise. It's a must-watch for fans of political thrillers and anyone curious about how fragile truth can become in a world run by data. IMDb rating is 7/10. Number 9, Apple Cider Vinegar. In an era when your health can be marketed like skincare, trust can kill. Apple Cider Vinegar is a darkly satirical crime drama miniseries inspired by real events, where a charismatic wellness influencer deceives millions with a fabricated cancer cure, only for the lie to spiral into tragedy. Story of how Instagram wellness guru Belle Gibson had fooled the world and her friends and family with her illness, how she faked cancer, how social media played a part, and how her empire came crumbling down when she confessed to lying to the world. Apple Cider Vinegar is a compelling cautionary tale, part true crime expose, part social media morality play. Critics praised Caitlin Dever's standout performance and the series' sharp critique of influencer culture. 82% on Rotten Tomatoes, 70 Metascore. IMDb rating is 7.2/10. Number 8, Criminal Code. True crime meets high-stakes heist in gritty Brazilian style. Criminal Code is a tense procedural thriller centered on federal police officers racing to catch an audacious criminal syndicate using cutting-edge DNA forensics. After a robbery of epic proportions at the premises of a private security firm in Paraguay, federal agents from the Foz do Iguaçu Bureau launch a complex investigation. Following the trail of the DNA samples they collect, they discover a trace that connects the robbery in the neighboring country with other recent crimes, unveiling an even larger plan involving criminal elements from both countries. Criminal Code delivers thrilling action, solid forensic detail, and standout performances, especially from Jenkins and Nader. While it's complex, sometimes chaotic plotting and overlong procedural sequences may test patience, its war on crime intensity makes it a binge-worthy international crime drama. IMDb rating is 7.2/10. Number 7, The Eternaut. When survival becomes a question of staying indoors, every step outside could be your last. The Eternaut, 2025, is a haunting sci-fi drama that transforms a classic graphic novel into a visually gripping series about resistance, survival, and humanity in crisis. Set in Buenos Aires, the story follows a group of ordinary people caught in the middle of a strange snowfall, deadly to the touch, after a mysterious cosmic event. As society collapses, they must band together to face an invisible invasion and fight for their lives against alien forces and oppressive powers. With tension rising and trust fading, survival becomes more than just staying alive. It becomes a fight for identity and unity. The Eternaut is a bold, atmospheric series with powerful themes of solidarity and resistance. It's emotionally heavy, deeply human, and a standout for fans of sci-fi with a message. IMDb rating is 7.4/10. Number 6, Devil May Cry. Demonic forces. Stylish action. A half-human hero with a sword and swagger. Devil May Cry, 2025, slashes its way into Netflix as an anime-inspired adaptation that delivers fast-paced fantasy chaos and gothic cool. The series follows Dante, a half-demon demon hunter, who takes on contracts to eliminate supernatural threats while confronting the dark legacy of his own bloodline. As ancient evil stirs and a larger conspiracy unravels, Dante is forced to fight not only monsters, but his own fate, armed with twin pistols, a broadsword, and biting sarcasm. Devil May Cry is a visual feast packed with slick animation, brutal action, and devilish charm. It's a must-watch for fans of the franchise and newcomers craving supernatural thrills with style. IMDb rating is 7.4 over 10. Number 5. The Leopard. While Sicily is struggling in the turmoil of the Risorgimento in 1860, the Prince of Salina reigns over his family and his possessions, convinced that even these disorders are destined to pass. He hasn't come to terms with the idealism of young people like his nephew Tancredi, who joins the rebels risking his own life, or the ambitions of men like Sidara, a vulgar man who rides change by pandering to the nascent power of mafia criminal organizations and intends to use his beautiful daughter Angelica to get what he wants. At Don Fabrizio's side remains Concetta, his favorite daughter, who shares his intelligence and foresight. Her happiness will eventually be sacrificed in an attempt to ensure the survival of the power and of the name of the lineage. Power fades, but legacy lingers. The Leopard, 2025, is a sweeping historical drama that captures the fall of aristocracy and the rise of a new Italy, told through the eyes of a prince watching his world slip away. IMDb rating is 7.5 over 10. Number 4. Mercy for None. No mercy, no second chances. Mercy for None, 2025, is a gritty and intense action-packed series that dives into the dark underworld where justice is swift and brutal. As the toughest fighter in the world of crime, Gaijin claims victory in a battle that ends the long power struggle between Seoul's gangs. But when his brother Giziak rises in rank within the enemy group, Gaijin decides to slash his own heel and leave the business to avoid fighting him. Just when all seems at peace 15 years later, Giziak is mysteriously ambushed and killed in cold blood right before his own retirement. Filled with a chilly rage, Gaijin sets off on a one-man hunt to track down everyone involved in his brother's death. And he has a feeling he doesn't need to look far to find the main culprit. With revenge and old gang rivalries factoring into the equation, Seoul's underbelly is in for yet another grisly bloodbath. Mercy for None delivers adrenaline-fueled thrills and a powerful narrative about redemption and revenge. It's a must-watch for action lovers craving heart-pounding excitement with a strong lead. IMDb rating is 7.6 over 10. Number 3. Karma. What goes around comes around. Karma, 2025, is a gripping crime thriller series that explores the dark consequences of secrets, lies, and revenge in a tightly woven narrative. The series follows a brilliant but troubled detective who gets entangled in a complex web of crimes that seem to echo past events. As the investigation deepens, long-buried truths come to light, blurring the lines between justice and vengeance. With every episode, the stakes grow higher, and karma comes knocking on everyone's door. Karma is a smart, intense thriller that keeps viewers guessing until the very end. With strong performances and a twisty plot, it's a must-watch for fans of crime dramas. IMDb rating is 7.6 over 10. Number 2. American Primeval. Brutal, raw, unforgiving. American Primeval, 2025, dives headfirst into the savage heart of the American frontier, delivering a gritty survival tale soaked in blood, mud, and primal emotion. Set in the lawless wilderness of 1800s America, the series follows a traumatized man, Isaac, as he navigates the violent chaos of a land torn between settlers, indigenous tribes, and ruthless opportunists. Amid betrayal, revenge, and survival, Isaac is forced to confront not only enemies on all sides, but also the beast within himself. American Primeval is a haunting, intense journey into America's brutal beginnings. With cinematic visuals, powerful performances, and unflinching realism, it's one of Netflix's most ambitious and gripping dramas of the year. IMDb rating is 8 over 10. Number 1. Adolescence. Growing up is hard, but in Adolescence, 2025, it's absolutely devastating. This emotionally raw miniseries explores the beautiful and brutal chaos of teenage life in a way that's deeply personal and universally relatable. Set in a modern suburban town, the story follows a group of high school teens navigating identity, love, trauma, and rebellion. As their lives unravel under the weight of family expectations, peer pressure, and mental health struggles, each character faces a defining choice: conform, collapse, or fight for who they truly are. The series doesn't hold back. It's honest, intimate, and painfully real. Adolescence is a standout coming-of-age drama that hits hard with its emotional depth and unforgettable performances. It's one of 2025's most talked-about series, and for good reason. IMDb rating is 8.2 over 10. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.